God knows your fear of rejection. Think about it. Who would want to get rejected? Or if you have been rejected, think about it this way. Rejection is protection. And when you get rejected, it's a redirection in your life. God made that rejection, made that person reject you for a reason. Whether if it was a relationship or a friendship or someone who you met and you thought, hey, I finally found my soulmate. That's going to be my boyfriend, my man, or that's probably going to be my woman, my girlfriend, my wife. And it just turns out to be the complete opposite. You guys probably end up ghosting each other, or just ended up in an awkward situation where even if you guys see each other or bump into each other, you guys wouldn't even approach each other to talk to one another. Rejection is the feeling of not being wanted by someone. You know how devastating that could be? Especially if you're a handsome guy or you're a pretty girl and you get rejected. You almost probably would have never thought that that would ever happen to you. And when it actually does, or if it already happened to you, it puts you in a space where you question yourself. Hey, what did I do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong. Or if you did, whatever happened, that was meant to happen. God already has your story, your book written. If that happened and you ended up in bad terms with that person, that was meant to happen. As hard as it is to believe it. Rejection is protection, and that rejection will redirect you in the path, the life path that you were meant to continue to grow or continue to follow, because God is guiding you through your life. Let that sink in. If you get rejected, that person was never meant to be in your life, because God is going to always be by your side. God is going to protect you. And if that friendship or relationship wasn't meant to happen, God knew what that friendship or that relationship could have caused you down the road if you didn't get rejected, if that makes sense. Do not fear rejection. Rejection is going to happen. It's just like when you apply for a job interview. When you apply for a job and you get an interview, and then after the second, third round of interview, they already made their final decision, and out of the 5 applicants, probably you got rejected. That happens. That job was not meant for you. As hard as it may seem, that job was not meant to be for you. And if you're unemployed, you were meant to be unemployed for that amount of time, or you're meant to be unemployed during this time. If you're watching this video and you're unemployed and you've been applying for jobs, or you've been getting rejection emails from jobs back to back, you were meant to experience this. God probably doesn't want you to join that employer or work. He wants you to focus on yourself and relax mentally. Again, do not fear rejection. Your life is going exactly how it's supposed to be. Never question the timing of your life or why this is all happening. This is all happening for a reason. And God is guiding you in your direct, correct path. God wants what's best for you. He has plans for you. He will bring the right person in your life, the right people, I should say, in your life within the right timing. You're different. Think about it. You're unique. You're different. Your call is different. Everyone on this earth, their call is different. We are all unique. No one has the same life story. It may be similar. Some experience may be similar, but we all have different paths in life. Our life is different. It's just like if I was to write a book about my life and you write a book about your life, we would have 2 different stories. Even your family members, your siblings, we would all have, each of you guys would have different stories. So I want you guys to keep this in mind. God is always going to be by your side. And think about it like this. Rejection is protection. And when you get rejected, don't question it. Don't get upset. That rejection was meant to happen. What's meant for you is always going to be for you. Can no one take it away from you? God knows your fear of rejection. But I want you guys to think about it this way. God is going to guide you. And if you get rejected, don't think about it in a negative way. Think about it in a positive way.